Welcome to my channel, Danielle's Perfect Home. Hey mommy friends, welcome to the mommy friends who are already subscribed. Welcome to my channel if you are new. On my channel, I discuss homeschool homemaking. If that is any interest to you, please subscribe to my channel. We would love to have you here. So today for you mommy friends, I have a homeschooling video for you mommy friends, and it is on grade one update, our term update, and how it's going, how it's been, like what are some things that I've been doing, what are some things I took away, what are some things like I need to change and cancel, what are some things I took out. So this is just like an update video from the beginning of the year until now. Like now, we came a long way, literally a long way, and we still got a long way to go too. We still have a long way to go. Oh my goodness. So, alrighty, I'm going to open up my planner so I can show you, mommy friends, the beginning of what I have planned for us this year. So let me open that. So here's my planner of the things I have planned for my first graders, the beginning of this year that I made, and things have changed. I have tweaked our whole schedule, but this is the meat of our schedule, and I'm going to tell you some things that I've changed, some things I put in, some things I took out. So let's hop right into it. So here's our weekly studies planner. Every day I plan it for us to take a walk, do math, reading, language arts, health, safety and manners, explode the code, highlights, history review, and here are the days we are to do those. On Monday and Tuesday, we're going to do explode the code, a history review. Wednesday, Thursdays, they have health, safety, and manners, and then they have their highlights, and then they have a unit study from Monday all the way to Friday. And then on Fridays, they have a history review. Okay, so for my first graders, I'm going to let you know now some key information about our family, okay? So my first graders, I have two daughters, they're twins, so they're doing first grade together at home. And then also, we don't homeschool on Fridays with them. Everything is pretty much hands-on on Fridays for them. And also, in our homeschooling, we take a week off of every month, and that has been beneficial for our family. And my house as well, and my sanity. So yeah, that's where we are with that. So that will explain that. So let's talk about the walks. So for the walks, I had great intentions when I planned for that at the beginning of the year. If you watch my first grade curriculum video, then you know I wanted to do 1,000 hours outside and being outside at least an hour a day, or 30 minutes to an hour a day, and that just has not happened for our family. And we do go outside more now, but at the beginning we were kind of struggling with it. The children do go outside every Friday though. We're outside the house on Fridays, but every day is far of a stretch. Math. So the girls do math together, and the math they have been doing is math for confidence. Thought it was ripped. They have been doing math for confidence, and let me tell you, this math right here, grade one for both of them, is like chef kisses. It literally tells you what to do. It's hands-on, and it is also open and go. This is open and go, but I do say if you have another child that you have to teach, this can get a bit time consuming. I'm with my first graders doing math, and then my fourth graders like, hey, what about me? So yeah, this does get a little bit time consuming because it's hands-on. They get practice. They do worksheets also in here. It has games in here. They're using manipulatives and everything in here. And it is just a great curriculum. Definitely if you have to teach more than one first grader. Like I find that if I would have had to just do this with my son, it wouldn't have worked out for us because it would have been too long. But for both of them in a group setting, yes, ma'am. We love it. So yes to first grade, and we're going to continue this for the rest of the school year. Yes. So that was that. Math, reading. So if you've been following along with us, then you know we have been doing 2 reading curriculums. Let me pull them out for you, my friends. So the first one is the Learn to Read with Easy Peasy All-in-One Homeschool Curriculum. And the concept of this one is doing the McGuffey. Like, you learn the keywords, you're reading like the McGuffey books. The McGuffey level 1 is in here, I believe. I don't want to tell a fib. Okay, so you have the McGuffey electric primer, and then you have the McGuffey first reader, and then you have the phonics. So that is all in this one book here. So I have one daughter who does great with sight words and just like learning words and picking up words. She does phenomenal. So this is a yes if you have a reader like that. Then I also have a reader she's more of phonics and blending letters together and more things like that. So we are doing the reading lessons with her, and we are going slow. Actually, I am going slow in both of these, but this one kind of moves faster than this one does. We are going slow with this one, and that is perfectly fine because I want them to be confident when becoming readers, and I don't want them to feel like it's a competition either. So that's another good reason why we have 2 different reading curriculums, because I don't want to feel like it's a competition of who's on what page and all that, because it does become like that in some subjects when you have twins and just have multiples in the same grade. So that is, this book right here is doing phenomenals for her, and she's becoming confident in reading, and it's giving her the time with me as well that she needs to focus on reading. And it is super simple, 20 easy lessons, they say. But I don't know if I'm going to stick with that curriculum with her. So and definitely in the new year, I don't know if I'm going to stick to that with her. I kind of feel that it's pulling out teeth, but it's not pulling out teeth. I kind of feel like it was more easier with her when we was doing hooked on phonics. So I don't know if we're going to go back to that or continue this. So stick around. And then here was the other one, the Learn to Read Easy Peasy All in One. And then it has the McGuffey Electric Primer, the McGuffey First Reader, and then the phonics. And also we have been doing the Bob books. So the Bob books have surprisingly been on track with where we are for both curriculums, for both like reading programs. So for this one, the Bob books correlates with, and then for the Learn to Read, for this one, the Bob books kind of correlates with them as well. And the one who is doing the Learn to Read program, she is on the purple set. So if you know that these come in color order, you have, this is book 3. Book 1 and 2 is with my daughter's stuff. So this is book 3. It's like the first set is red. The first group of books are red, and then the second group of books are purple, and it's more books. And then the next group is green, and then the next group is nothing. And then you go to the next collection of books. So we are still making our way through this collection, and I do know that some start these in kindergarten. We did start it in kindergarten, but we are staying strong on these books. I make sure that they know where they are. They know each and every word. We will stay on a book for 2 weeks if we have to, until they know the words by themselves, and they can point and read each single word by themselves without having me to tell them a word. If I had to tell them a word, they know that they're not ready to move on to the next book. So I take that very seriously, because I kind of want them to be good readers and be confident. I don't want them having to get upset because they don't know the word. If you don't know it, okay, I can let you know the word, and then we'll keep practicing that word until you know it, until you get it. And then when they get it, and when they like have no words wrong, they get super duper excited, like, yes, I get to go to the next book. And it's just so cute and adorable. So yeah, that's how we have been doing reading. Next is language arts. So for language arts, we have been doing We have been doing, this is the teacher's guide, but the girls been doing the workbooks. This is the Easy Peasy Level 1 language arts, and we do language on Mondays. Okay, so the girls do reading and math every single day. They do reading and math every single day. And for language, they do language twice a week, and that's on Wednesdays and Thursdays. They do language. Ooh, I have to think about it. Wednesday and Thursdays they do language, and this has been coming along amazing. Some things it is kind of advanced on, like for writing right now. I don't feel like they are at the point where they can write sentences or whatnot, but this is a little flippy of the teacher's guide. I don't feel that they is at the point where they can write sentences. This is how each page looks like, and this does give them the chance to bring out the scissors, the crayons, the glue, and glue things, and hands-on too for language. So that is great, and it's been going along better this go around than it did with my son. I kind of feel like it was too time consuming with him, so this is one of those things that work out having to do. Alrighty, so that is language. Now we are moving along to health, safety, and manners. So the girls was doing health, safety, manners. It was the by Abeka grade 1 health, safety, manners, and we actually finished that this year. We actually finished it, I want to say a month and a half ago. They finished that, and then I was trying to figure out what was next for them. So we finished that, and then that got us into doing this right here, and it is Heart and Mind by Evan Moore. The activities for today's kids on kindness, friendship, self-talk, empathy, making choices, mindfulness, and emotions, and it's 75 activities and hands-on projects. So the girls do this book, and they do sheets from out this book, and I figured this was our next step, because with having more than one child and just having multiples, and they could work on kindness, and they can work on being kind to each other. They can work on self-talk. They can work on mindfulness. They can work on making choices. And I kind of want my children to be well-rounded in their personal development as well as academics. I hope that's making sense. I want to be raising good humans and good, smart humans in this world, and this is, I felt like, was the next thing for us to do, and we pair this along with the Bible. So that is what we have been doing to replace health, safety, and manners now that we finished it. So yeah, and this is going good. It's going. And then next we have Explode the Code. So my daughters are still on Explode the Code 1. This is Explode the Code, her name. This is Explode the Code 1, and it is the Essentials Learning for Phonics system. And she has been on, oops, I moved the camera. This is the one that they have been doing. They're on book 1, and they did 2 pages of this twice a week. So 2 pages twice a week is what they do, and they do Explode the Code on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And this has been going good with them, and they are on 2 different spots. So if they need help, I help them with that. But once they done math, they move along on, if it's that day to do Explode the Code, they move along and they work by themselves on it, or if they need help, then I will help them. But typically they do it by themselves, and it just flows like that as independent work. Next we have highlights. So this is their highlights book. They are on highlights 1. This is what it looks like. And nothing changed with this book. I use this book as practice. I would take sheets out of this book, and then I will put in there what they may be struggling on for that week. So if I have one struggling with math and need more math practice on that topic, then I'll rip out pages from the highlights book. If I have one that needs more phonics practice, I'll rip out phonics practice. Or handwriting, I will rip out some handwriting pages. Or I use it just like that as supplements to these things that we were already doing and for extra more practice. So that is that. Then next we have history review. So we had to, well, I'm not gonna say we had to, but it wasn't working out for us. So we was doing Story of the World, and Story of the World was just not working out for us. So we definitely stopped doing that, and I haven't replaced it with anything else yet. If you have any history suggestions, let me know. But I don't know, it just did not go as planned, and neither have our read alouds. We started strong with read alouds, but it just didn't continue. It didn't go with the rhythm and flow of our schooling. And we do audiobooks, but it just try audiobooks, but it didn't go in the rhythm and in the season that we are with our schooling right now. The children have been watching, so they do get a break in between lunch and then some subjects. And I will do a video of our updated routine soon. I would talk about it here, but it's like so detailed. So they do get a break, and they have been watching educational shows like Maya the Bee. They've been loving that, and just shows that actually teach kindness and teach lessons, that teach actual lessons and things, not just like foolishness stuff. And them watching foolishness stuff is okay too, like SpongeBob or whatnot. I'm kind of fine with that, but I also want them to make sure that they are picking up some good character traits and just some great things. I feel like I'm rambling now. Another thing that I have implemented for one of my daughters, as they are progressing and doing better in subjects and areas, and I feel like they're in the next level with, or some things that I have to, I'm noticing and they have to practice more on. So I have one daughter who's now, she is progressing in math, so she is moving along to extra math, where she's getting those math facts, addition facts. She's working on addition, being quick with her addition facts. So she's been doing extra math, and she does that every day. So she does that every day. And then I do have a daughter who needs more practice on handwriting. So I picked up this handwriting book, and it is trace the letters, and then it has like trace the sentences. And I just need her to become better with handwriting and pencil control and those curves or whatnot, and just writing. And this has been helping her. She has been liking it so far. She was like, "Mommy, can I do this book here?" I'm like, "Sure, girl, you can do that book." So yeah. So this is getting a pretty long one, but this is an update for first grade for us and how it's been going. It has been going good with the girls. I do know that being that I have two of them in first grade, what works for one may not work for the other. I'm definitely learning that. And also that they are not the same. So they learn differently. They understand lessons differently. They do things differently, learning concepts differently. And I'm learning their personalities and what they like. And it has been amazing to just watch them grow and to be there every day with them, to see like them blossom in subjects, and to also see them struggling with subjects and getting things to that will make them better in subjects and better understand, and for them has been amazing. And I really am grateful that I can be home with my children and teach them all these things. I don't want to get myself together, but yeah, so I'm just really happy of where we are with first grade and our homeschooling journey. And it's not always sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, but it is a beautiful journey, and I'm happy where we are now. So already I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you so much, mommy friends, for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you have watched this far. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you, mommy friends, in the next one. Bye.